As you see here, this is the calibration hose that is included with your kit. To do a calibration, you will find your calibration port. This is a truck module, as an example. You'll make the connection. You'll then open the valve, and then you'll get your calibration can. In this case, we have a 5-gallon calibration can. Everybody who does this kind of work is going to be familiar with this, but you can use a gallon or a liter, whatever you want to use. But in this case, we're going to use a 5-gallon calibration can. Pretty trusty, everybody has one. Thank you. To begin with, you need to enter the setup. To get into the setup program, when the system is on, you have to press the reset button, which is on the board right there, and then it reboots and gives you an opportunity to enter setup. Now the calibration process is pretty much at the end of the setup options, so I'm just going to answer no to every option until I get to the calibration option. Okay, now I'm at the calibrate additive meter option. That's what I'm going to do, so I'm going to say yes to that. So now when I press yes, the pump will begin to run. Then I can go and calibrate or dispense some additive into a container of a known quantity, say a 5-gallon or a 1-gallon, and then I'll come back in here. While I'm dispensing, you will see on the front, I'm going to press yes now, you'll see how much it says you've pumped. So we'll go do that now, and then we'll do the next step. Okay, what you hear is the pump running, so it's a little noisy. This is the calibration can, and we've started the pump, and we're going to dispense now into the calibration can. We're controlling the flow with this valve. So we're going to let this pump until we get to exactly the 5 gallons here. Then we'll shut off the valve, and then we'll go back to the controller and finish our calibration. You want to make sure that your hose has already had fluid run through it, so everything's wet. Of course, if you've done calibrations before, you're familiar with all that. Just going to let that fill up. Alright, we're getting close to our 5 gallons here. So I'm getting ready to control the speed. Starting to hit the tube there. Okay, according to this calibration jug can, we're 1 tick over 0 on that being 5 gallons. So I'm going to go see what the controller says, and we'll finish it up over there. Okay, we're back at the controller now. As you can see, it's metered out that we pumped 4.802 gallons. So I'm going to press N to stop it. And now it's asking me if the 4.802 gallons is correct. It is not. So I'm going to press no. And now it's asking, enter the amount of additive dispensed. I'm going to put in 5 exactly. So it's adjusted the pulses per gallon of the additive meter to a new number. It then prompts me if I would like to recalibrate, and then it'll do the process again. And that's just a verification process. It's exactly the same. You pump, it says I pumped this much, you enter what it actually was, and it adjusts the number. At this point I'm not going to do a recalibration. And that's it. You're out of the setup. So that's how you do the auto calibration process on the injector. Thank you.